Hey, so for today, or yesterday rather, did basketball, baseball, tennis. I only did three. I spent much of the day uh, doing this. I knocked out basic data structures. Did I knock out debugging? I think was just the day before. Yesterday, I hit a wall with algorithm scripting. I think this is the part where you actually are speaking the programming language when you're trying to take your own sentences and turn it into code. And I hit a wall here. I felt like such an idiot doing this. I got Celsius to Fahrenheit. I understood how to do that. These two, actually, let me update this because I got farther in than that, but I kept hitting stuff where I'm like, wow, I have to use the hint. Oh, the hint isn't even good enough. I just straight up have to take that answer and copy it. Um, and and you're not supposed to do that to get your certificate. You have to sign you have to agree to a sort of honor code thing to actually do the work, and so I'm doing these and doing what I can to understand them. I'm guessing for like when it comes down to the projects, I think these are probably going to be like test time, and there are not going to be any hints or answers to this. You're just going to have to do it, and it's going to have to work. And I'm thinking that's what it's going to be like, but I don't know. I expect it to be like that. Here is a bunch of algorithms. I think and I'm hoping that this is just to help you get into the mindset of taking what you need in an app and putting it into words like pseudocode, and then putting it into actual script before you and then so yeah, I'm gonna push through this today because I've ended up going back over all of this stuff and taking notes. Like, I didn't do the problems over again, but I went into every single one, not every single one, but into everything that I was even just remotely fuzzy on. And like, I'm still not 100% on the difference between let and var, and that got me thinking about like JavaScript and how other languages might be just easier or less, I don't know, convoluted in some way, where like I don't like having a whole lot of options to do the same thing. I think it adds to confusion. I wonder if this sort of thing is why like things like TypeScript and Elm exist, is because people just wanted something that was, I don't know, you just made it and it probably would just work without all kinds of confusion. Yeah, so I don't know. I know that I'm probably learning the basics that I definitely need to learn, like algorithmic scripting, algorithm scripting, styles of programming, and then more complicated scripting, and then actual projects. So this will all be interesting. I definitely gonna grow from doing it, but man, this is harder than I thought it would be. I'll be skipping front-end libraries and visualization. I'm not really interested. Like I skipped that too, the responsive web design certification. Not too interested in the front-end stuff. APIs and microservices. I will probably do those. Quality assurance, Node and Express. I really want to get away from JavaScript. scientific computing with Python certification. I think after I'm done with this JavaScript certification, I'm gonna skip down to Python certification and see how rough this is gonna be, and do more with Python, because I like Python because of, it's just cleaner, easier to understand and stuff. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna skip down to scientific computing with Python, which is kind of scary sounding, huh? Scientific computing. I need to know all kinds of freaking equations and stuff. Hope you're gonna teach me, because I don't remember crap from school. So yeah, what's that? I'll have to go back and do. I want to go back and do everything, but I want to go after what might be important or necessary. And that got me thinking about programming languages in general, and what's cool about Godot compared to other game engine platforms is that, and more are being made, but you're not confined to just one programming language. So you can, so there's I can't talk. You could do Python. You don't have to do Godot script. You could do Python for making games. However, as it is currently, it seems that when you're exporting a game made with the Godot engine, scripted in Python, that you can't export that to the phone or the web. It would only be exported to a Mac or PC or Linux PC, but to an actual like laptop, desktop kind of computer. And the way to go to it is you go to the asset library, type in Python, do the search. So slow. It would be nice to make enough money where I could just buy a decent freaking computer, one that actually had a graphics card to it, not just a slow ass motherboard with maybe, what do I have? Maybe 4-core processor, something like that. It's you have to develop your patience. Anyway, so after that gets processed, bam, here's some cool stuff here that I got this one. I didn't get the PyPy because I did some looking around, and this is more recommended, and I already got that on here, and my node is in Py, and this is what Py looks like. Python looks like on it, where this is the ready function that's default that gets passed from Godot library. It's importing these things. I wonder if they were I wonder how that works. I want to learn. I want to learn C++ because that's more, and you can potentially do that with Godot. Where was I going to go here? I want to look up C++, but also, from what I understand, the Godot native is in C++ because Godot was written with C++, but yeah, that's not showing up anything, it seems. So yeah, what I'm talking about is another node, 2D, or another scene, that get a script with this one on. So slow. There we go. Okay. So native script here. I wonder if it'll let me. Okay. Invalid class name. What? Built-in scripts have some limitation and can't be edited using an external editor. Class name? C plus plus create. Is it gonna populate anything? Maybe I'd have to start over on a whole other thing. I don't know. But after I find something, so I have to remove delete nodes. How do you delete nodes properly? I forgot. Delete node. Okay. This. Delete that. How do I delete this? Go here and then show in file system. I don't know. Here, this is file system. Nope. I wonder if I just screwed up this little project. That's another thing. I don't know if I'm screwing stuff up or what. Nodes. Nodes. 2D. Just gonna. Yeah, I'll just get out of this. Anyway, just wanted to show that that you can use Python in Godot and how to get to it and what you download or whatever. And yeah, so when I start doing Python through free code camp, I'm gonna try and utilize that in Godot and take what I'm learning in there and see if I can apply it to Godot in some way. Be cool if I could do it graphically, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything. That's the humbling thing about trying to learn how to program and realizing how much you don't know, and I think I've probably gone on way too long. So, in short, that's what I did. What I'm going to be doing today, more of that Korean language studying, just trying to, I don't know, drops of it coming into my head, and eventually I'm going to go through the whole thing with the book, with like taking notes like I did with JavaScript. There's just so much to learn, and not really sure what is necessary, like immediately necessary. So, and I'm not making it a like my first priority. My first priority is to actually get some of this done, get myself maybe working online in some way as a programmer for some company. Maybe it's not even programming. Maybe if I'm just manually looking at YouTube videos to determine if they're if the report is valid on them or something. I don't know. I don't even know if that's a real job or if they just leave that to the computer algorithm or something. Anyway, what I'm doing today, I'm doing this. I am focusing on this. This is, if I can get past this, great. If not, that's okay. But I'm just going to try and put as much of a dent into this as I can without making it all stolen answers. I want to be able to answer something here. Something other than Celsius to Fahrenheit. Going to do my normal sampling of Korean words, and it's my last. Today will be my last day of quarantine. So this might be my last daily vlog in this way. Going forward after this daily vlog, it might be different. It might be from my phone. I'll record it from my phone going around, like I might do it while I'm on the shuttle going to the train station. I'll record it then or something like that. And my daily vlog will be more personable and less of this work that I'm trying to do, but it's going to still contain that sort of reiteration, re-saying what I did yesterday and what I'm going to do today. I'm doing this daily vlog as a means, as a tool to keep myself motivated, and I think it's been working. So I'm going to keep doing that because I feel like I put a promise out there into the world, and I have to hold on to it, and I have to keep it. I have to keep the promise I was going to try to accomplish what I set out to do that day. And saying that sort of thing in a video and putting it on YouTube kind of puts that obligation on me that I have to do this. I said I was going to do it, and I'm going to do it. And I kind of like that, so I'm going to keep doing that. And by saying what I did yesterday, like yesterday wasn't a complete fail, but I feel like it was, because I hit this wall, and I really don't know the hell I'm doing. I'm not going to stop and quit this, like, oh, I can't do this, I'm too stupid or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna, because this seems like it's worth doing, because, like, I don't know, to me it just seems like something that's worth doing, much in the way, I guess, that it seems worth it for a musician to keep practicing their instrument or an athlete to keep practicing their sport. This feels worth doing. So, thank you, and have a great day. See you tomorrow outside of quarantine.